Hi, Algebra 2. This is Mr. Walker, and I'm going to be your teacher for summer school. And so I just wanted to kind of go over the syllabus and what's expected for the next 4 weeks. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, so you should be able to see the syllabus. You can get to my website. If you go to the Saugus High website, go to staff at the top, and then go type in Walker, and you should see my my picture, my name. You can click on that. It should take you straight to my website. You could also click on this blue link here, and that'll take you there also. I think I also put it on the Google Classroom. So you're going to submit all your homework, and then quizzes and tests also will be submitted through Google Classroom. And homework will be assigned each day. And then there'll be a couple quizzes, couple tests, and a final, and all that's through Google Classroom. Google Meet will be meeting between 9:30 and 10 each day, Monday through Friday, except for this Friday because it's a holiday for July 4th. So we're not going to be meeting on that day. So you'll go to the Google Meet link that I'll post on Google Classroom, and that should take you there. It's not a mandatory meeting, so you don't have to log in at any time. There's no attendance taken for this class. The Google Meet is only there if you need to ask a question that you think I can answer in person, okay, face-to-face. But again, you don't have to ask questions through Google Meet. You could go to my email, and you can just type in your question. And if you think that I can do it that way easier, I can work out the problems for you. Just tell me the assignment number and the problem number that you want me to work on. I can do the problem for you and then email it to you so you can see it. That's probably the easiest way just because of how math is. You need to actually see the work, and doing it through Google Meet isn't always the easiest. So I do highly suggest that you use that email to just email me any questions that you have. All the answers will be posted for the homework, and so you can check and see if you're getting the answers right. So definitely check your work. The Google Classroom, oh yeah, so my help hours that you can ask questions, usually it's going to be Monday to Friday all the way up to 12:15, you know, somewhere between 7 and 12:15. You can ask questions. I'm sure I'll be looking at my emails after that, and you know, if there's a question that comes in that I think I can answer pretty fast, then I'll go ahead and answer that also. So try to get it in before 12:15. It's just going to be easier, and you'll get a response pretty quick. All right, so go on to, when you go into Google Classroom, depending on the period that you're in, either Algebra 2A or 2B, you know, make sure that you are typing in or joining in the correct Google Classroom period. All right, so period 1, you can see it, and also period 2. So make sure you go to the correct one, and that's just because Infinite Campus, when you're assigned into Infinite Campus for your grades, each person is assigned a certain period. So make sure you go to the correct period. All right, so then you can go to the course outline, and so you can see we're going to be covering these 4 units. Definitely the first 3 units we will be getting to. The 4th unit, depending on how much time we have, we'll try and get that one in. And then we'll also have a final. Homework. Homework is going to be assigned each day, and it's going to be due by 5 o'clock of that day. All right, so you'll have an assignment on the first day, which is on Wednesday, and so you'll go through the lesson, and then you can copy down the lesson either from the PDF and print it off and just go through the problems as I go through them, or you can copy problems down on a piece of paper. It's just so you have a hard copy of the lesson, and then go to the homework. You'll do the homework, and you can check your answers, and then you'll submit it through Google Classroom. You can use, you know, you can take a picture of it and get it to your Google Drive. You could also use Cam Scanner or one of the other apps to get multiple pages if there's multiple pages in as a PDF. Each homework assignment, like I said, will be due by 5 o'clock. If it's submitted after 5 o'clock, then points will be deducted. Another way that you can get points deducted is if it's sloppy or you don't show work. Make sure you show any work that's required. If there's a formula that needs to be used or there's a certain step that needs to be shown, make sure you show that. Don't just copy down answers. I know there's some problems that you can, just write out the answer and do it in your head, but try to show as much work as you can so I know that you are actually doing it. Each assignment's worth 5 points, and then it can go down from there. All right, so again, you can either download the PDF, print it off, do the problems, and then take a picture and submit it that way through Google Classroom, or you can do it all on a separate piece of paper, not a problem. Make sure on your homework, this is really important, that you write your name, put the date and the period, okay? And that's important because OFL, they are collecting your work and they need to see that you did the work, and so your name needs to be on there along with the date. So make sure you're putting your name and date and period on each homework assignment so I can see it, and then I can submit all that work to OFL to make sure that you get credit for the class. Your final grade, you can see a percentage breakdown. That's just normal for a regular math class. There is a final for this class, so make sure you are keeping up with all the work. I think there's at least 3 tests, one for each unit, and then there is a couple quizzes. And then your grading scale, you can see that's pretty much normal. And then again, if you have any questions, make sure you email me those questions, and then I can submit that back to you either through email or through Google Classroom. Let me go over back to the top real quick. And so I'm gonna go ahead and click on this link to my webpage just so you can see it and so you get familiar with it. So when you get there, you'll go, oh yeah, okay, it looks familiar, I've seen it before. All right, so you can see week 1, week 2, so on, and the date and the assignment number, and you can see all this stuff for the day. So there's quite a bit of things going on here, especially on the first day. So you got the syllabus video, which is what you're looking at now, and there's the PDF version of it. Your period 1, period 2, again, those are the codes for Google Classroom. Again, make sure you go to the correct one. And then for each lesson, there's a video lesson and then the PDF blank version of it. And then you have the homework. All right, so click on the homework, it'll come up as PDF. So again, you can print it off and do all the problems and then take a picture of it and submit it. Or you can do all the problems on a separate sheet of paper, just write out the problems. And then there's a key on every homework assignment. So you can see here's all the answers. If you see an error or you think there might be an error on one of the answers, just let me know and I can kind of go through it again and check, and then I can let everybody know, oh yeah, make sure that you look at this problem number because the answer was incorrect. So then you can see you can go as fast as you want, all the way up to the test. I have pretty much every lesson and homework assignment key already posted. So just go at your own pace. If you want to do 2 lessons in one day, that's fine. If you think you have something going on, if you're part of sports, in the morning, or you're going on a vacation, try to get maybe 1 or 2 assignments done and then submit it early. So again, 5 o'clock is the last time. Try to get it done early, so you wake up, do a lesson, do the homework, take a picture of it, submit it. So you should be able to get it done early. And so this class shouldn't take that long, maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes at the most to do each assignment. And so you can go through and see all the things that we're going to be going through. And then we have our final on Tuesday, the 28th. And that's just so, if there was somebody that came in late and they need to take a test or a quiz that they were absent for, or they weren't able to log on, they can do it that very last day, which is Wednesday on the 29th. All right, so again, if you have any questions, please email me, and then make sure you log on to the correct period, and then always come back to this calendar, and so you can get all the assignments and then go on to Google Classroom to submit everything. All right, so again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Go on to Google Meet, 9:30 to 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday. And if we need to extend it longer, if there's more people that are gonna be going on to it and we need more time, then we can extend it, definitely no problem. So again, have fun and should be able to get through this no problem.